Welcome to AnimeMojo's 5 horror anime that you must see. Let's just get into it. Number 5, Deadman Wonderland. In Deadman Wonderland, a massive earthquake devastates the mainland in Japan and most of Tokyo as well by sinking it into the ocean, but that is only the beginning. Deadman Wonderland's story then follows Ganta Igarashi 10 years later, who is framed for a crime that he didn't commit and is sent to a prison named Deadman Wonderland, of course. While he's there, he's reunited with a long-lost childhood friend named Shiro, and that is where the plot to save his name begins. Number 4, Shiki. I think. Who knows? Beneath the voices, animation, and playful appearances lies a sinister plot. The village of Shotoba turns into something filled with blood and terror after a 15-year-old girl named Megumi Shizumu dies under mysterious circumstances. A young out-of-sorts doctor named Toshio Ozaki and a friend of Megumi's named Natsuno Yuki team up to save the town of Sotoba before it is overrun by monsters. Number 3, Elfin Lead. This gorefest of an anime series features creatures with horns that also have telekinetic powers and other crazy abilities. The worst part? They're locked up in a government research center. In the show, a powerful creature escapes and is on the run. Sounds a lot like Stranger Things if you ask us, and is eventually shot in the head. She is then found on a beach by some teenagers, sound familiar, who take the naked girl home. That is where the fun begins, but not in that way, in terms of the storyline progressing. And number 2, Helsing. What would a horror list be without Helsing? This short series, of course, is filled with vampires and lots of action, and most people know it's Van Helsing the Vampire Hunter vs. Dracula. This version follows Alucard and his partner in crime, Ceres Victoria, who are both vampires that are sworn to seek out and destroy enemies of the Queen of England. Alucard, as it turns out, is the original and most powerful vampire out there, while Ceres is a former police officer turned vampire. Together, both of these vampire agents work through the Helsing family, ridding the world of evil. There are a lot of intense situations when the poop starts hitting the fan. Number 1, Corpse Party. Even though there are only 4 episodes in the series, it's more than enough scary. The series takes place at a Heavenly Host elementary school. After a series of devastating disappearances and murders, the school is torn down. As time passes, another school named Kirasagi Academy is erected on the same site. One dark night, a group of students at the school begin to tell ghost stories, not knowing the terrifying journey they would soon be heading on. During the story session, an earthquake rumbles the ground beneath them and transports them back to a time where the Heavenly Host School is still there. They must make their way through the halls where the ghosts of the Heavenly Host School are waiting for them. Scary. And there you have it, 5 anime horror series that you have to see. Now if you want the full list, be sure to check out the link right over there in the bottom right hand corner. And if you like the video, please drop a subscribe and let us know what you think. And be sure to keep up to date on all your anime news over on AnimeMojo.com.